Where is he? I know that Predator guy is around here somewhere. That fucking alien. Son of a bitch. What's going on? It's Fears. Fears. Audience. Audience. Fears. Cheers, my dears. I love it. I love it. Check it out, you guys. New cup. Little bit of Space Mountain. You see that? Space Mountain. Now we're talking. I found it like at Goodwill for like maybe $1. Maybe $1. Maybe $1. Anyway, what's up? I got my coffee. I got my healthy snack. Got some blueberries. I got some strawberries. I got some coconut in there. Coconut. There we are. It has been a very productive day. I went to work. Came home. Took a nap. I've got everything cleaned, hung up on the wall. All the Halloween decorations are done. So now all I have to do is I have to buy a brand new frame for Walter's painting that he gave me because it was on the wall and I found a much better frame for it. So I took it out and then tomorrow I'm going to get a new frame for it. And the frame that I already have, I got a new painting of Fears Man that's going on the wall. So the only two things that I have to hang up tomorrow is the new painting of Fears Man. And that's going on the wall tomorrow. And then I have to put Walter's painting of Vigo the Carpathian back into a frame that I'm going to buy tomorrow. And then film everything, edit it. So the house vlog with all the Halloween decorations should be up in about a day or two. So bear with me for 2 more days. It'll either be up tomorrow or in 2 days. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Work was pretty good. Work was all right. We had about 39,000, so getting a little bit more busy, but not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, I tried to hang everything on the wall in different places. I got a few over here that I'll show you. So I hung up a few right over there. Just a sneak peek, my friends. There's some more in the kitchen that I hung up. There's some more by the Darth Vader painting over there. I put some in my bathroom because I'm turning my whole bathroom into like a Ghostbuster extravaganza bathroom in there. And then I hung up some paintings in my bedroom. So I tried to put it everywhere. And I've been lazy. I've had all this stuff in my closet that I've been wanting to hang up for a while. And I just didn't do it. So finally, I got off my ass and hung everything up. Everything looks great. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I tried to put something cool up in like every room, you know, so it's not just out here in the living room and not just out in the kitchen. Now there's some cool stuff in my bedroom. There's some cool stuff in the bathroom. It's all over the place. Got another Hawaiian shirt on. It's not a new one. It's just a classic one. I got my classic Disney. I think I've done 2 Disney vlogs in this. Now I've used it a 3rd time in a live stream. So yeah. Anyway, let me open up the chat. Let's see. Before I open up the chat, let's see. Is there any other updates that I need to do? Oh, hang on. The next show is I'm going to be skipping the September 29th one. They're going all the way to Jacksonville, which is like 3.5 hours there and 3.5 hours back. So I won't be doing that one. But if you want details, there's the Jacksonville one. Go to FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com. The next one that I'm going to is the Kissimmee, Florida Collectors Fest. That's October 5th. Then I'm going to be going to Oh, no. I may not be able to go to this one because my buddy Eric is going to be coming around that time. So we may get to it, we may not. But I'm for sure going to the October 13th one. And the November 2nd, the Florida Extravaganza. The November 16th one. And the Star Wars one. I don't know about Space Ghost, but I'm definitely going to the Star Wars holiday special one, December 8th. So, lots of shows coming up. If you guys want more information on those shows, Florida Toy Shows and Expos.com, or just go to Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. I'm sure my buddy Jeff would greatly appreciate it. Also, guys, Fears' birthday is coming up, October 28th. I haven't had any fan mail from you guys in forever. Send me fan mail right here. Send a birthday card, send a Halloween card, send a letter, send whatever you want. Send whatever you want, and I will respond to it. There it is. And if you can't write it down super quick, not to worry, this address is in the description, guys. So, because Fears wants to hear from you. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I want to hear from you. I always enjoy getting fan mail. And I made a binder for all of my fan mail. So far I've got around 4 or 5 letters in there. Some were birthday cards, some were Christmas cards. One was a letter from Garth Brooks. So it was a mixture of everything. So, and I greatly appreciate all of the fan mail that you guys have sent so far. So I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Is there anything else before I need to... real quick. Before I open up the chat, let's check how well I'm doing at faceofhorror.org. So I haven't checked it. Last night I watched some movies and then I went to bed. And because I've been hanging up all those pictures and all that wall art, that took me a couple hours because I had about 20 to 30 things to hang up on the wall. Around there. I mean, it was a lot. So, and then I stopped for lunch, and then I went out and did some errands. So I haven't had a chance to check it out. Real quick, let's see how well my buddy Dewey is doing. Because my buddy Dewey entered the contest a few days ago. So yeah. So we'll see. So my friend Dewey, let's click on his website. Let's see here. Let's see how well Dewey is doing. And I talked to my friend Dewey the other night. Was like, oh, that's awesome, Fears, that you did it. I said, did you make your profile before me? He goes, actually, Fears, he goes, I saw that you did it. He goes, we kind of made a profile at the same time. He goes, I didn't notice yours until you shared it on Facebook. I said, did you make yours like a month or two ago like I did? And he was like, yeah, around there, a month and a half ago. I was like, right on. I'm like, that's cool, man. All right, so my friend Dewey, he's currently in second place. He's in second place for the top 20, because you got to get to the top 20 by September 12th, because then they will knock out a few competitors. So, let's see how well I'm doing. So, Dewey is second. I have not checked mine until now. Here we go. I'm fourth. So, not too bad. So, as long as I stay in the top 20, I should be able to make it to the next round. So, I'm fourth. But you know how it changes. It changes every, 20 to 30 minutes, as you get votes. As you get votes, you'll go from the top 4 to the top second to then you're 9th, then you're 10th, then you go back down to 8. So Dewey's at second. I'm at 4. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. I'll check it towards the end towards the end of the stream. Because it, like I said, it's going to fluctuate here and there. So I'll check it later on. I think that's everything, though. And let's open up the chat now, because I wanted to get all those updates out of the way. All right, let's open up the chat. There we are.
Towards
Yo, Pigeons! What's up? He says, a good evening, Mr. Fears. How's the contest going? Well, you just heard Visions. Fears is 4th place so far. Not too shabby. Like I said, I'll probably check it towards the middle of the stream, maybe towards the end, and we'll see if I'm still 4th. The other day, I was fluctuating, man. The other day, I was like, first I was 7th place, then I was 6th, then I was 5th, then I was 2nd, then I was 3rd, then it went up to 4. The more votes you get, you know, then you keep going down on the totem pole. So yeah, but I appreciate I appreciate you voting for me, Visions. I appreciate you asking. And before we continue on, I promised Visions that I would do this on camera. I don't think Visions will have a problem with me saying something. The reason why we haven't seen Visions in a couple of days, he had to take care of his rabbit, and unfortunately, his rabbit passed away, and he told me that he was at the vet. So, Visions, I'm really sorry for your loss. I know what it's like to lose a family member. I know what it's like to lose a pet. Before we got Enzo, our dog Penny had so much arthritis that me, my mom, my dad, and my brother, we had to put down Penny, and we thought that was the humane thing to do because just her walking around the yard, she had so much arthritis, she was in so much pain. So I really am sorry for your loss, my friend, and I promised Visions that I would say a prayer for him and his girlfriend and his family on camera. And then when I go to church this weekend, buddy, I'm going to put you and your family on the prayer list. I don't know Visions' real name, so I'm just going to say I have a friend that lost a pet. And so they'll just put John's friend. Because normally they ask Visions, whenever you go to church, they're like, oh, what's your friend's name? Like, what's his name so we can put on the prayer list? So Visions has never told me his real name. So, but don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. Whenever I go to church this Sunday, I'll just say, can you just put John's friend? That should be good enough. They're like, oh yeah, sure. Like if you don't want to give him his name, Fears, we'll just put John's friend. His pet rabbit died. So I'm gonna put you and your girlfriend and the rest of your family, buddy, on the prayer list on Sunday. So anything I can do to help. All right, here we go. Let me take off my hat, and I'm gonna say a real quick prayer for my buddy Visions, and then we'll continue on with the show. All right. All right, here we go. Everybody bow their heads. Well, not everybody. Whoever's religious, please bow their heads. If you're not religious, then just send some good vibes. Send some positive vibes to Visions' way. All right, here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, it's the Fears Man. I definitely need your help right now. I have a friend that's in need, Lord Visions, the myth, the man, the legend. And unfortunately, him and his girlfriend and his family is going through dire straits right now. And I was just wondering if you could send them prayers and blessings and loves. Unfortunately, his pet rabbit passed away. I wish I could remember the rabbit's name. Sorry, Visions. But you know, Lord Fears has a bad memory. I can't remember the death of me, the name of his rabbit. But if you could just keep them in your prayers and send them blessings and prayers and love. And all I ask, dear Lord, is for good things to happen in Visions' life in the next following days, or the next following weeks, and the next following months. And I know what it's like to lose a pet, and I'm just so sorry for his loss. And whenever you lose a pet, it's like losing a family member. So, thanks a lot, Lord. I appreciate you. I love you, my Lord. And just keep Visions and the rest of his family in your thoughts. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Yeah, dude, I love you. There it is. I like to switch it around, Visions. You know how some people whenever they pray, it's so boring. Fear spices it up whenever I pray, you know? Because he is my buddy. I'm like, most people don't say, yo, Jesus, what's up, buddy? I do. Because he is my buddy. Most people are like, oh, dear God, dear Lord, please. No. You got to put some pizzazz to it, So there you go, Visions. So there it is. Vision says, that was nice of you, thanks. Hey, no problem. Anything I can do to help out a friend. Anything I can do to help out a friend. And I'm telling you, I know what you're going through, buddy. When I didn't really want to put Penny down. But my dad and my mom back then, and we put Penny down before I went off to college. My mom was like, it's the most humane thing to do because Penny had so much arthritis. And I had had Penny for so long. Penny was super old. I can't even remember how old she was. I got her on Christmas morning when I think my brother was like 7 and I was 9 or 10. Because me and my brother were 3 years apart. So I think I was 10. I was either 10 or 11 and my brother was 7. Somewhere in there. And Penny was the best dog we had ever had. And then once Penny was done, then we got Enzo. So I guarantee you, Penny had a lot of energy. Enzo has ungodly amounts of energy. You guys have seen Enzo before. He's just like Fears. Either Enzo is napping away, or Enzo is running around with his head cut off because he's got so much energy. So yeah, that's usually Fierce. Either I'm on the couch having a snooze, or Fierce is running around vlogging and going nuts. So yeah. Yo, John, what's up? He says, all rabbits and bearded dragons go to heaven. This is true. This is true. So yeah, dude. So Vision. So Penny is probably hanging out with your rabbit. And Visions, forgive me, I'm really sorry. What was the name of your rabbit that passed away? I was really trying to remember, and I could not remember. I'm really sorry. So yeah. So your rabbit is probably chilling with Penny right now in heaven. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. My mom just sent me a photo of Enzo 2 days ago. I don't know what the hell Enzo was doing in the photo. I guess he had just woke up from a nap because his eyes was like this big, and he was like trying to scratch his back like on his little doggy bed. And my mom sent a video of him kind of going like this. And I texted my mom. I'm like, Mom, what the hell is Enzo doing? And my mom was like, I guess he had a scratch like on his back, and he's all doing this. And I was like, that was a pretty funny video, Mom. And she's like, are you going to put that in the vlog? And I was like, no. I said, you sent that video after the fact, Mom. I said, Enzo's going in the Missouri vlog. And she's like, well, you could put that in there. And I was like, I'll think about it. I'm like, I may just keep that one. So, yeah. Yo, DVD Hunter. What's up? DVD Hunter, can you send me the link? Because I didn't know, but DVD Hunter actually is actually in the Face of Horror contest. Because you wrote me last night before I went off to work, and you're like, hey, Fears, I'm in the contest too. Now, let me ask you, DVD Hunter, did you enter the contest just because I did, or were you already in there? So, that's pretty cool. So now it's me, DVD Hunter, and my buddy Dewey in there. I have no interest at looking at the other guy. The other guy that's he did it to spite me because I could care less about him, so I'm not going to look at his profile. So yeah. But send me your profile, DVD Hunter, so I can see where you are. Vision says, yeah, we spent several trips and a good $2.5K to finally find that she had kidney failure. Damn, that sucks. That sucks, Visions. Stones and a growth in her bladder that was blocking her going to the bathroom. Poor girl, R.I.P. Damn. That sucks, man. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for your loss. Because I remember you told me the white rabbit passed away first, right? And then Then you had a black rabbit, and I guess the black rabbit is the one that recently passed away. So I'm really sorry about that, buddy. And forgive me, what was the black rabbit's name? Because I was going to put the black rabbit's name in the prayer that I just did, but I feel like a crappy friend. I'm so sorry, Visions. I could not remember the name of your rabbit, and so I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I'll just do the prayer anyway. But what was the rabbit's name? Because I spaced out and I couldn't remember it, so I apologize. So, yeah. Well, good to see you, DVD Hunter. That was a surprise, I'll tell you. That was a surprise. I had no idea that you were in the contest, too, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. I'm like, that is what's up. And it was like late at night. I had just finished watching Singing in the Rain, and I was like almost about to go to bed, and then I got a comment on one of my videos, and I was like, oh shit, DVD Hunter is in the contest too. I'm like, nice. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's quite black on here, but I got a new mug. It's right here, Space Mountain. Found it at Goodwill for like $1. And it's one of the originals. It's one of the original Space Mountain cups. Not the new ones. The old one, the classic one. Because Space Mountain's like probably one of my favorite rides. I've rode it at Disneyland and I've rode it at Disney World. I believe Space Mountain was at Disneyland first because Walt Disney built Disneyland first. And then right before he died, he started construction on Disney World. And they finished one of the lakes, because there's a bunch of man-made lakes around Disney World. He finished a bunch of the lakes. He finished the Contemporary Hotel and the Polynesian and the Magic Kingdom. And then in the construction of Epcot, that's when he got sick, and that's when he died, and that's when he told his brother, I think his brother's name is Robert. I think his brother's name is Robert. Anyway, it doesn't matter his brother. He just said, hey, before I die, like Walt knew he was going to die, so he went up to his brother and was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish Epcot, so can you just finish it for me? And then his brother was like, oh yeah, I'll finish it. And he was like, right on. I wish I could remember Walt's brother's name. I'm going to have to look it up now, because now I think it's Robert. I think that's his brother's name. Anyway. DVD Hunter says, yeah, it was last minute. I still voted for you. I was in almost last place. But here's the thing, DVD Hunter. As long as you're in the top 20, you should be fine. Because we have until September 12th. So you want to promote the shit out of yourself. Veers has been promoting the shit out of me. And I promoted Dewey. I haven't even voted for myself yet. I voted for the idiot yesterday just to show that I'm a good sport. Today I voted for Dewey. Tonight, DVD Hunter, I'll vote for you, but you gotta put your link in the chat. Put your link in the chat so I can vote for you. So I'll vote for you tonight, and then tomorrow I'll vote for myself. So yeah. Vision says the black one died of cancer last summer, so you were half right. I knew one of them had passed away. I just had him flip-flop, Vision, so it was the white one that passed away. Excuse me. I apologize. So I was half right. So I just had to switch them around. So the white one died recently. Okay, I got it. White one was named Tiny Terror. Oh, okay, Tiny Terror. Got it. Yeah. Oh, wow, Mr. Lantern has a profile. Okay, well, we all know how I feel about Mr. Lantern. Mr. Lantern is Matt Man's friend and Robbie Pick, or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. And we all know that those three guys are pedophiles, so I'm like, I'm not going to look at his profile Visions, because I have zero interest in Matt Man, Mr. Lantern, and Pick Rob. Or Robbie Pick, or whatever the... I can't even remember what the fuck that guy's name is. Someone sent me a video of his one time where it's like this big fat fucking blob, I guess that's Robbie, Pick or Pick Rob or whatever. And his couch had wheels, and he was surfing down the fucking highway, just smashing food into his face. And then when I found out that he was a pedophile, I can't even remember. Somebody in the Discord sent me that video. And I was like, I've seen enough. That's the only video I need to see. And I instantly blocked him. Because someone in the Discord was like, hey, Fears, that Pick Rob guy is just as bad as Mattman. I was like, well, if it has anything to do with Mr. Lantern or Mattman, or I'm like, I'll block that guy too. So I instantly blocked him. I would say so, Visions. Vision says, yeah, those three are wild and crazy. But I mean, they're beyond wild and crazy. You don't do that crazy stuff and that disgusting stuff. They're fucking children. What the fuck, you know? Fuck that noise. I don't put up with any of that bullshit. The minute I find some sicko doing that to innocent children, why would I want to watch your content? Fuck that noise. No way. Fuck that, man. That is a line that Fears will never cross. And I'll never watch anyone's content because they're sickos. So, fuck that noise, man. No way. So, I could care less about Lantern having a profile on that horror contest, Visions. I'm good. Yo, Heroes, what's up? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. So, yeah. So, Walter, whenever you watch this, I did have your painting up. I just found a better frame for it. So, I took it down today. Took it out of the frame. There's only two things that I have to hang up on my wall. I ran out of hooks, so I have to hang up the new Fears Man painting. My friend made an AI painting of Fears Man and was like, Fears, you know how one of your fans like painted a painting for you? I said, yeah. I said, it's on the wall. And he goes, dude, if I make you an AI, will you print it out and put it in a frame and put it in your house? And I said, well, depending on how great it looks. And he goes, oh, I'll make it great, Fears. He made it. He sent me the photo. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is going on the wall. And I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to blow it up and have it like a big portrait painting. And it's going right over there. So tomorrow, I'm going to hang that up. Then I'm going to rehang Walter's painting up because I got a better frame for it today. And then I may hang it up tonight though before I go to work. And then give me like 2 days and I'm going to film all the new stuff on the wall, and then I'm going to edit the vlog, and then the house tour will be up. So give me like 2 or 3 days and I'll be up. So yeah. We got 13 people watching. Speaking of 13, 13's an unlucky Halloween number. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. What's up, heroes and villains? Good to see you. Well, on tonight's schedule, we're going to be reviewing Psycho 3, Singing in the Rain, and then we're going to do the top 10 Family Matter episodes. That's going to be tough because there is 9 seasons, 1 through 5, and 6 through 9. So that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. But I'm up for the challenge. I am up for the challenge, my friends. All right, here we go. Time for a top 10. Here we go. Top 10 Family Matters episodes. Oh man, me and my brother used to watch this all the time, you guys. If you guys have never seen Family Matters, such a good, now that's considered a sitcom. It is a TV show, but I would consider that a sitcom, you know? All right, here we go. It's going to be hard to pick just 10. All right. There we go. Okay. Well, obviously, I got to start with number 1. I got to start with the pilot. So, the pilot is called The Mama Who Came to Dinner. All right, here we go. So, that's the first one. Okay. Let's see here. So on this side, they have seasons 1, 2, 3, and then on this side, they have seasons 4 and 5, and then the rest of the seasons are here. So just give me 1 second. Let me read through all of these. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm going to go with episode 24 out of season 3, Robo Nerd number 2. Robo Nerd number 2. Yo, N4, what's up? He says, Fears, I went to vote, but wasn't sure which Fears man to choose. How do I vote for the correct one? You just, here, I'll put my link. I will put my link to my profile, N4, and then once the profile is there, click on it. Once you get to it, you scroll down to about the bottom of the page, and you can either buy votes, and if you buy votes, then like let's say you wanted to do 50 votes, you can spend $50, do 50 votes, and then I get 50 votes, and then $50 goes to that charity to help disadvantaged children. It's called Starlight Foundation, and it helps children with disabilities. It helps their families pay for their medical bills. It helps pay for like cosplayers to come and brighten their spirits. Like on the page, it's got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and like Ghostbusters visiting the kids in the hospital. So it pays for all that. Then it pays for treatments. It pays for the medicine for the children. All that stuff. So you can do it 2 ways, N4. You can either go down, buy some votes from me, or on the left-hand side it says 1 free vote. And you can just click on it and it'll give me 1 free vote. So let me just get the link to my page, and I'll put it right in the live stream so people watching can go while they're watching and vote for me. Any and all votes for me would be appreciative. I appreciate all of the support, my friends. So I'll be honest. Even if I don't win, it was an honor because I donated also to that children. Whenever I voted for my friend Dewey, I didn't just give him 1 vote. I bought like 20 or 30 votes, so I donated like $20 because I wanted to donate to that charity. So yeah. So even if I don't win the competition, 1, it was an honor to donate to that charity because those kids need that money more than we do. 2, I love horror movies, so it's cool to like just be in the contest. Now, obviously, if I won, that would be an honor, you know. But even if I don't win, it was still fun to enter the contest because it's a lot of fun. So let me just get my link in for. Okay, so now I bounced. I was at 4th place. Now I bounced up to 5th place. Okay, so I need some votes. I need some votes. Again, it jumps. Like the other day, I was 8th. Then when I was out and about doing my errand, I was 9th place. I got home, took a shower. Before I started live streaming the other day, then I was 4th. Then when I was live streaming the other day, then I was 2nd, and then I was 3rd. So the more votes you get, it's going to periodically bounce up and down and all that stuff. So let me just get you the link in for so you can. So there it is. There you go, N4, right there. I'm just going to post it right here. This one is my official page. That's the only one. That's the only John Fears. I put it right in the chat. So everybody, that is Fears's page. What's up, Marshall? How do you vote? you just click on that link that I put in the chat. You see that? You see that link that I put in the chat? Click on that link. It'll go right to my page, and I already have my page open right now. And it says John Fears, and it says currently 5th place. And then you just take the scroll bar, scroll about halfway down, and then the votes are right under the charity. So you'll scroll down, and it says Starlight Children's Foundation Charity. And you can either do one free vote, and all the voting buttons are big and green. So N4 on the left-hand side, it says one free vote, or you can donate to that charity. So you can do 13 votes, which you donate $13 to that charity, and it goes from 13 to 250 votes. So you can donate $13, $25, $50, $100, $250. So, but you guys do whatever you want. If you just want to give Fears one free vote, much appreciative. If you want to donate to that charity, you know, and buy 100 votes or 200 votes or 50 votes or 25 or 13, awesome, because I get all those votes, and then that charity that really needs that money. So it's a win-win. The charity for those kids gets all that money, and it helps all those awesome kids out. And then it helps me because I get all those votes. So it's a win-win. So that's how you vote. It's that easy. It's that easy. So yeah. It is that easy. So the link that I put in the chat, that's mine. That's my profile. So yeah, Marshall, that is the link. That is the link. Check it out. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. I'm doing the top 10 Family Matter episodes. I'm telling you, Visions. I don't know. Did you ever watch Family Matters? I'm sure everybody did. But to pick 10, that's going to be hard. So far I got Robo Nerd 2, the Mama That Came to Dinner. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to do episode 1, Rachel's Place, because Steve and Laura lose their job because Steve is an idiot and he burns down, it's called Leroy's Place, and then Rachel, Laura's aunt, buys Leroy's Place and she turns it into Rachel's Place. That's a good episode. So out of season 2, Rachel's Place, that's a good episode. Okay, and now I'm going to skip to season 4. Vision says, it would be nice, as you say, an act of kindness. This is true. Well, it's a win-win for everybody, you know? So, because Fears gets votes no matter what. So, if all my loving and loyal fans just want to give me one free vote, I understand, you know, money times are tough right now. Give Fears that one free vote. But if you feel generous and you want to donate to that charity, doesn't matter what amount of money, whatever. Like I said, you can do $13 going up to $250. They get that money, and it helps that charity out because I said this the day before. I had a very blessed childhood. Thank God I didn't have any horrible, deadly diseases, you know. I had some challenges growing up with my ADD and my hyperactive disorder and the Crohn's and all that bullshit. But those illnesses that those children on that website have are dealing with AIDS and leukemia and all that crazy shit. They don't need to deal with all that shit. They're children. They should be hanging out with mom and dad. They should be riding their bike. They should be playing video games. They should be calling their friend up, hey, you want to come over and spend the night and we watch movies all night and talk about girls and play video games and eat pizza? That's what they should be doing. They shouldn't be in a hospital bed worrying about if they're going to live or not. So that breaks my heart. You know, it breaks my heart to see them in that distress. And that's bullshit. They shouldn't. I almost choked on a blueberry, excuse me. Fears almost died on camera. Excuse me for a second. It breaks my heart that they have to go through all those crazy fucking illnesses. That's why if I won the $13,000, in my description I said a portion of the money I would donate to the Cancer Research Foundation, because cancer sucks. Doesn't matter what, but I would donate some of the proceeds for them to figure out a cure for prostate cancer, because that's what took my dad's life. So I get votes either way. So you do make a very good point, Visions. Okay, so where was I? I was on... okay. All right, so now I'm on season 4. I'm trying to pick a favorite episode out of all the seasons. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with season 5, Dr. Urkel and Mr. Cool. I think that's when he turns into Stefan Urkel. All right. So yeah, Marshall and N4, just click on that link, or anyone. I put the link in the chat, and at the end of the stream, I'll put the link again, and you just click on that link. It'll take you right to my profile, and I would appreciate the votes, you guys. By the way, let's see how well I'm doing now, because it fluctuates every, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, because people are constantly voting. Okay, I'm still at 5th. So I went from 5th place to 4th place. Now I'm back to 5th place. As long as I stay in the top 20, I'm good. So we're getting there. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Yo, Tinder Immortal. I hope you voted for me, Tinder Immortal. If not, click on that link. faceofhorror.org 2024 John Fears and vote. Tinder Immortal says Chung. That's what's up. Yeah, dude. All right, let's see what's next. I'm also gonna do a camping we will go out of season 5. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good episode. Okay. There we go. All right, now this is season 6 through 9. There we go. Let's see. Fears, you should do a treadmill walkathon for votes. The more you walk, the more votes. That actually would be a good idea. That would be good. That would be good. Just sometimes the internet in my gym sucks. But this week I will try. This week I will try. Do a 24-hour live stream for votes. Damn. That would be hard. Because the most I've ever done, John, and you know this. John, you know this. Vision knows it. N4, Tinder Immortal. The most I've ever done, ever. A few weeks ago, I did a 6-hour stream, and I was getting tired. And then a month or two before that, I did a 10-hour stream. So 10 hours is the longest I've ever went. But maybe this weekend or next weekend I'll do a long stream and we'll see how long I last. All right. Let's see what's next. Oh, I have to put the Disney World episode when the whole family went to Disney World in Family Members. It was a two-parter, so I'm going to put Disney World Trip, episode 22, Disney World Trip, episode 23. So they're going on the list. Speaking of Disney World Tinder Immortal, me and Jeff were planning to go. Jeff called me the other day and was like, Fears, tell your fans that we are going. And I was like, well, yeah, but like when? And he's like, I need to figure that out. And I said, Jeff, I get it. I said, you're busy. I said, I get it. And he goes, well, I don't want to, he goes, tell your fans I don't want them to think that, like, I'm bullshitting them. And I was like, Jeff, I don't think my fans think that of you. I said, most of my fans, if not all my fans, think you're pretty cool, and all your conventions are pretty cool. I said, I've never heard any of my fans, not even any of my trolls, say anything bad about Jeff. And he goes, oh, well, that's good, Fears. I said, yeah, so why would they say anything bad about you? I said, I get it. I said, you're busy. I said, Jeff, you've got 3 kids, a wife, and you run a business of like 15 to 20 conventions all through the year, buddy. I said, I get it. I understand. And he goes, well, just let them know that we're going to go. And he goes, I'll give you a call in about a week, and we'll set it up. And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to go either way. I said, I'm going to go to Disney before my buddy Eric gets here. Because Tinder Immortal, my buddy Eric is coming to visit around my birthday, and we're gonna go and do Halloween Horror Nights, and the video camera will be a rockin' and will be a rollin'. So yeah, dude. So it'll probably be probably there's gonna be like 3 or 4 visits to the park. There's definitely gonna be one before my buddy comes, which is hopefully the one that me and Jeff go on. If Jeff can't make it, then let's see. If Jeff can't make it, then I'll go myself. Then when my buddy Eric gets here, then we're gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights. After Eric leaves, then I'll probably go to Disney World around the Halloween week. Then I'm going to Disney on Halloween. Then I'll probably go to Disney on Mickey Mouse's birthday, because his birthday is in November. Then I'll probably go to Disney around Christmas time. So, Tinder Immortal, there's going to be a lot of Disney content. Lots of vlogs coming soon. And then all the other fucking vlogs that I have to catch up on and edit in between all that bullshit. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Disney World Trip 2. Because it was a 2-parter episode. I need 3 more. Let's see here. I'm going to skip all the way to Season 9. The last 2 episodes are probably my favorite episodes. Lost in Space, Part 1. Lost in Space, Part 2. Where Steve Urkel goes to space. So, I'm going to put those next. And then the very last, I need 1 more. Probably when they go to Paris. The Paris vacation episode. That's a good one. Fucking Steve Urkel in Paris. Are you fucking losing your minds? I know I am. Bonjour, ma chérie. Ho, ho, ho. That's all I know. I know a little bit, but I know a decent amount of Spanish, but that's all I know in Paris. Or French, or whatever. The French are assholes anyway. You know? You go to Paris and France and stuff, and they treat Americans like garbage. But when they come into our country, right, then they're like, oh, hi, how are you? When I used to work at Disney, anytime I bumped into a French person, I said, I got a question for you. And they were like, yeah, what's up? I said, why is it that French people hate Americans? And then I remember some girl looked at me and said, well, it's not that we hate Americans. We just don't like when Americans do all the tourism crap like in our country and they ask a bazillion questions. I said, yeah, but I said, you guys are coming to America and doing all the tourism stuff. And they said, yeah, well, Americans don't mind it. We do. And I was like, okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. But, okay. So, they can do it to us, but we can't do it to them. Figure that one out. At least those girls were nice. Probably because they were in my country. But I guarantee you, I wonder if that girl would have been a bitch to Fears if I would have came to Paris and France and all that crap and like, oh, bonjour. And they're like, no, don't even go there. Move along. Okay. All right. So, yeah. All right, last episode. Paris trip. Paris trip. So, there it is. All right. There we go. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. I'll pledge $13 to the charity if you walk 13 miles. That's a lot, Visions. You already voted, though. I mean, you can vote every day, so if you guys want to give Fierce multiple votes, every day you can do a free vote. The only time you buy votes is if you want to donate to that charity for that for those children. So, do me a favor every day. Just give Fierce one free vote. Or do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, you know. If you want to buy votes every day, go for it. Let's see. Tinder Immortal says, I went to the thrift store yesterday. Someone's Star Trek VHS collection got donated or something. There was hella. Oh, damn. They should have threw it Fears' way, Tinder Immortal, because you guys know that I love me some Star Trek. So, yeah. Say things that rhyme with bung for 24 hours. That would be a lot, Visions. That would be a lot. Dr. Jenkins says, oh yeah, it's that time again. Exhumed Visions, it's freaking Whopper Wednesday. Well, guess what? This is my Whopper Wednesday. I'm telling you, Dr. Jenkins, Fears has some willpower. Some. I was that close to getting some Whoppers today. I didn't. I swear on my dad's life and my family, I did not go to and get any Whoppers today. I wanted to, but I didn't. So, Visions, you and Dr. Jenkins, you guys enjoy that Whopper Wednesday. Vision says, wow, Dr. Jenkins, that sounds nice. It does. It actually does sound really nice. It does. Let's see. I think Mondays are now Mickey D Mondays for me. I'm going full on. Oh, damn. Damn. Well, there it is. Well, have a ball. Have a ball. Vision says, hell yeah, Taco Bell Tuesday, Thursday, French, Friday, sack of sausage, Saturday, Sunday is a cheat day. Pretty much. I think Kanye wrote a song about Urkel in Paris. Oh, really, Visions? I wouldn't know. I would not know. But that episode is cool. It's actually a 3-part episode, but I just put the entire, for number 10, I put the entire Paris. It's a 3-part episode. Because I never thought, they only go to, like, I think they go to 3 places that are, like, out of them filming, you know, on the home set. They go to Disney World, then whenever they did the Lost in Space, then you see the guy that played Steve Urkel. They shot a few shots at NASA, and then they shot him on a space set. So he went somewhere for that, and then they did Disney World, the space thing, where they shot at NASA for a little while, or wherever, the Johnson's Kennedy Space Center, wherever the hell it is, and they shot at NASA, and then they shot in space. And then the last place they went was it's season 8, season 9. They went to Paris, and they shot 3 episodes in Paris. So, yeah. Let's see. Tinder Moral says, it was a church-owned thrift store. I'm sorry, It was a church-owned thrift. They had a box behind the building of free VHS. They were all horror and menace society, or menace to society. God, I can't read today. I'm tired. Excuse me. I picked up Freddy, Jason, and Halloween H2O. I heard they're funny. They are. All of them. All of them, Tinder Immortal, are... They're like a tiny bit scary. I know you're not really into horror. They're more funny than scary, especially H2O. H2O made me fucking lose my mind. Depends on what... Freddy vs. Jason, that's not really scary. The fight scenes are great. Like Jason Voorhees is kicking Freddy's ass sometimes, and then sometimes Freddy's kicking Jason Voorhees' ass, like back to back. It's, back and forth. Then they're in the Freddy Dream World. Then they're at Camp Crystal Lake. I mean, they're all over the fucking place, Shuffler says, "You got my vote, Fears." Well, thanks, buddy. Not only thank you to Shuffler, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that voted. Wow, the Carrie Show. I have not seen you in a minute. Is this the real? Let me make sure. Is this the real? Not that I don't believe you, Carrie, but a couple of weeks ago there was a fake John Fears in here. There was a fake. Actually, yesterday Visions. There was a fake Lord Visions that I had to block. Then a couple of weeks ago there was a fake Richie that I blocked a couple of weeks ago, and then. Let's see, what was it? About a month ago, I think there was a fake Lord Randall that I had to get rid of. So let me just make sure that this is the one and only Miss Carrie. Is it the real Carrie? We'll find out. Oh my lord, it is the real Carrie. Yo, what's up, Carrie? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you again. Good to see you, Carrie. Good to see you. Carrie says, "I saw H2O in theaters. It was good." It was. I did enjoy it, but Carrie, the reason why I said it was funny is because we hadn't, up until that point, we hadn't had a Halloween movie with Michael Myers in it in quite a long time. Quite a long time, my friends. It comes out, and right at the beginning, that one young, detective guy, looks at that black guy, and he's like, "Hey, you don't think Michael Myers did all this?" And he's like, "They never found his body." And then the young guy's like, "Yeah, but that was 20 years ago." And then he goes, "Yeah, you look for a guy with Alzheimer's and a cane." And then the black guy goes, "Come on, he would be younger than me." And then he goes, "I was 15 when he killed his sister back in the 70s and da-da-da-da-da." And I was like, that's true. I'm like, Michael is getting quite old, But it was still good. I enjoyed it. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. But you guys just go ahead and study Steve Urkel, and I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Here comes the yawns, as always. Here comes the yawns. There we go. Oh, let's see here. Where did I leave off? Let's see here. You got my vote. Well, thanks, Shuffler. And then Carrie said, I saw H2O in the theaters. Hello, everyone. It's me. Good to see you, Carrie. Let's see. Do you think LL Cool just is attractive? Carrie may like LL Cool J. I don't know for sure, but Carrie, what do you think? A little bit of LL Cool J? Yes? No? Maybe? Kind of? Let us know. Let's see. Yo, Pixel, what's up? Good to see you. It's been a minute since I've seen you too. I noticed on Facebook you went to some type of convention. How was the convention, my friend? I don't recall who you got a picture with, but I saw you posted a couple pictures, so I hope you had fun at the convention, my friend. Carrie says LL Cool J is an attractive guy. Well, there you go. There you go. So Carrie's all about it. Carrie says, hello, Pixel. Carrie, did you like Family Matters? Let's see. Carrie says, it was a good show. I think I stopped watching for some of the later seasons. I don't know how it ended. Well, it ended, Carrie, with Steve Urkel going into space, completing the mission, and saving all the other astronauts, and then he comes back down, and him and Laura get married. So there it is. Just to sum everything up. Let's see here. Tinder Moyle says, when was the last time you went to the theater, Carrie? Well, I'm going this weekend, because that's when Beetlejuice #2 is coming out. And I'm going to add that to the vlog, too. So, yeah. I'll sneak it in the vlog. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait. Carrie says, right now, Tinder Immortal, I'm binge-watching Survivor. Now I'm on season 9. My mom kind of likes it, too. Oh, there you go. Right on. I haven't watched Survivor in quite a while, Carrie. So, yeah. Did you like Stefan or whatever the smooth Urkel was called? It was called Stefan Urkel. So you got it half right, Pixel. Stefan Urkel. I could see you liking Robot Urkel. Yeah, then there was Robot Urkel. Mm-hmm. Tinder Moral says, I saw Deadpool and Alien last night. Oh, there you go, Tinder Immortal. There you go. Now, Tinder Immortal, which one did you like more? Did you like Alien Romulus more? Or did you like Deadpool and Wolverine? Which one did you like more? I enjoyed them both. They were both great. They were both good movies. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give both of those movies a double thumbs up. So yeah. Pixel says, I actually kind of like that. I don't think I've seen the Deadpool movie before. Okay, all right. Carrie says, I like Nerd Steve, but Stefan was all right. Okay, fair enough. What's worse, the yawns or the crones? Oh, God, Pixel. I mean, both, but if I had to pick, let's see here. I don't know, it's weird. The older I get, and I'm not trying to gross anyone out, I'm going to be 41, here in about a month. The older I get, Pixel, I guess it's a thing with men as they get older. Throughout the day, Fears I take less Crohn's dumps and more number ones. Like, I can't go more than an hour or two, and then I got to take a piss. And then another hour goes by, or 2 hours go by, then I got to take another piss. Because I remember reading somewhere, the older you get, men have to take a piss a lot when you get older. Like, they have bladder problems. So, like, even when I go to the Disney parks, I'll be good for, like, 2.5 hours, 3, and then all of a sudden, bam, I got to use the restroom. And then another hour or 2 goes by before I jump into a line to ride a ride. Oh, hang on, I got to use the restroom. Sneak over, use the restroom, come back. But if I had to pick, Pixel, I would much rather yawn because I haven't had a big Crohn's attack in quite a while because I've been really trying to watch what I've been eating because I've been trying to lose weight. But whenever I do have an attack, the stomach cramps and the stomach pain is unbearable. Like, I curl up in a ball, and it's all the pain in the stomach, and it sucks so bad. So, to answer your question, I would rather yawn than have Crohn's. So there we are. Shuffler says, cool. The convention was a few weeks ago. I just didn't post much. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw you posted a little bit today and the other day. Now, I'm just curious. It's none of my business, but what was the convention called? Was it one of those GalaxyCon things that you go to, Pixel? And who was that guy? Who was that celebrity in the picture with you? Oh, by the way, I saw that you posted. I hope you don't mind me saying this, Pixel. I saw on your Facebook that you posted your other channel, your wrestling channel, got monetized. Well, hey, congrats, buddy. Congrats. That's awesome, dude. It's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Anyway, Pixel, the other 2 Deadpool movies are good too. I've watched Deadpool 1. And then I went to the theater and watched Deadpool 3 right here. I still need to watch Deadpool 2. I'm planning on it, my friends. I am planning on it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Beetlejuice. Pixel, Visions, I know you guys like Beetlejuice, and I know Tinder Moral likes it. They better put the fucking scene in number 2. They better. I'll be so pissed off if they don't. Some type of scene with either Beetlejuice waiting in that shitty-ass waiting room, like the Eternal Afterlife waiting room, or like Lydia's in there waiting, or Lydia's daughter, just someone in that waiting room. Because if they don't put it in, I'm going to be so pissed off. Because my favorite scene, my 3 favorite scenes of the first movie is the end where Beetlejuice looks at that fucking voodoo guy and he's like, hey, there goes Elvis! Yo, King! And he grabs the fucking ticket out of the voodoo guy's hands. That's my all-time favorite scene. The second one is when Barbara and Adam are waiting for their counselor in the waiting room, and then the guy that's sitting next to Adam, he's all burnt to shit. He's he's nothing but bone, and he has fragments of skin left on him. I guess he had been burned alive or something. And he's like, "Hey, you want a cigarette?" And Adam's like, "Oh, no, thank you." And he's like, "I've been trying to cut down myself." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha." And then Barbara kind of looks over and she kind of leans over this way to get away from the burnt guy. And there's a guy sitting right next to her, kind of like a wild safari guy where he got his head shrunk. So it's like a normal body, and I guess the voodoo guy shrunk his head down. And she kind of leans over to get away from the burnt guy. And then she just kind of looks over. And the shrunken head guy is looking right at her, and she's all and then turns this way. And then she's like, "Adam, is this what happens when you die?" And then that lady that checks people in, she's like, "That is what happens when you die. And that is what happens when they die. It's all very personal. And I'll tell you what, if I knew now, what I know now, when I was alive, I wouldn't have had my little accident." And I guess she was a beauty pageant lady, and she slit her wrist and she died. Then that fucking guy that got ran over is like, "Maitland, party of 2, take your handbook and go to the 5th door." And she's like, "Oh, we forgot our handbook." And then they're all like, "Really? You forgot the fucking handbook?" That's my second favorite scene. And then probably my third favorite scene out of the first one is, let's see, what's another good scene? So those 2 are my 2 top favorites. My third one probably is... probably the scene where Adam and Barbara die. He's like, wouldn't you rather have a vacation like in Jamaica? And then she's like, no way. She's like, 2 weeks at home. It's the perfect vacation. And then he's like, honey, look out. And they almost hit the dog. And then they go crashing through the red bridge. And the dog is like sitting on one of the broken pieces of wood. And they're like, no. And then he jumps off and the car lands like in the river. And then that's the end of Adam and Barbara. So I'd say those three scenes are like my three. I'm telling you though, if they don't put that little waiting room in Beetlejuice, you guys are going to see it in the vlog. The fierce rage will come out. I'll be like, those motherfuckers, they did not put the fucking waiting room scene in number 2. So they better. I'll be severely disappointed if they don't. I'm sure they will, but if they don't, I'll be like, this is bullshit, you know? So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm sure they will, though. I mean, because there's a lot of scenes in the first one that take place in that waiting room. So I don't think it came from Tim Burton's mind. I don't think he would not leave that out, you know? But you never know with filmmakers. You never know. Because it is a sequel, so we shall see. Let's see. Carrie says, Pixel, the other... Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. She said the other 2 Deadpool movies are good. Yeah, they were. I just need to see the second one. Pixel said, I've seen the first one. Pixel's like, what is your YouTube revenue sitting at? I'm curious. Good quote, Pixel. You know what? I'll be honest. I haven't looked at it in quite a while. I try to look at it once every 2 weeks, once every week. I have not looked at it in a good minute. I've been busy with other shit. So I'll be honest, Pixel. I don't know where the revenue is right now. I get a little money, you know. I've only gotten paid one paycheck because you have to. Whenever I got monetized, YouTube sent me an email, and I have the email somewhere saying, we will not pay you until you hit $100. They said, let's say you keep making a lot of videos, and 1 month you make over 1,000. When it's time to pay you, then we'll pay you 1,000. But they said if you get paid under 100, we'll save that money, and until you hit 100, that's when you get your money. So I've only gotten one paycheck. So I guess I haven't hit 100 yet. So I'll let you know when. I'll let everybody know when Fears gets paycheck number 2 from YouTube. So, but it's just cool to make some money. I wish I made a lot of money, but you know, it's still kind of cool. But I'll be honest, Pixel, that was an honest answer. I have not looked at the revenue shit in quite a while. Because I don't really do it for the money. You know, I do YouTube for the passion. You guys know the reasons why I do it. I love to make people laugh. I love making content. I love hanging out with you guys, just bullshitting about movies and shit in the chat and on the lives. And then I love making, you know, the convention videos and all the creative other stuff that I do. And then, you know, I do the adventure vlogs, you know, here and there. So that's the real reason why I do it. Let's see. That was the Mad Monster one, if you're talking about the picture of me and Homelander. I don't know, Pixel. Because now I'm curious. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But let me have a little look-see. And then I'm gonna check my profile on Face of Horror because I haven't checked it in a while because it's been fluctuating. I was 4th and then I was 5th. And then when I checked it again a few minutes ago, I think I was 5th again, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure that was the one you were talking about, Pixel, but let me have a little look-see here. I see you cut your hair. Because I've never seen your hair that short, Pixel. Usually the Pixel I know, the long, flowing, like rock and roll hair, like drooping down past the ears, like, yeah, man. Fuck yeah, bro. And it's like down to here. So I've never seen you with short hair. Okay, it is the Homeland one. Okay, that's cool. So you met that guy. I guess that guy is the same guy in the video, Pixel, that plays the superhero. Because you posted a video and he's got like the cape and he's talking to the young woman in the video. That's pretty cool that you met him. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so that was the one I was talking about. I just wanted to make sure. All right, let me close my Facebook. There we go. That's cool. That's pretty sweet you got to meet him, buddy. Nice. I don't have any members and dice. I'm not posting much content. It hasn't moved much. Well, Carrie, I'm just curious. It's none of my business. I know you took a break for a little while because you were concerned about your health, and then you took another break because you were helping your mom. Carrie, are you ever going to come back full time and make a couple videos a week and do a couple lives? Or are you done with lives and you're just going to post video? Let me know, Carrie. I'm just curious. But I'm glad that you're feeling better, Carrie. Even though we had our odds back in the day, Carrie, I'm glad that you finally apologized to me and I finally apologized to you and we squashed the beef and we can be friends. Because, man, oh man, back in the day, there was a lot of battles between me and Carrie. I'll be honest, though, Carrie, at some point, you were battling everybody. You and Tommy, had a bash for a year or two, and then you were on Drama Alert, and Tommy was like, I hate to say it, Tommy was calling you pretty much every name under the sun. Tommy was like, Carrie, you fucking bitch, and Carrie, you can suck my dick, and da-da-da-da. I mean, you guys were going for it on Drama Alert, or Alert Drama, or whatever the fuck that guy's called. I don't really watch that guy because I like to stay away from drama. So if there's a channel called Drama Alert, I'm like, no, I'm good. I have no interest. But I did watch that episode. And then you were on, Carrie, remember, what's that channel where those guys from New York were like, they were ripping Rasmus Rants a new asshole. And I don't remember all of it, but they brought you, Carrie, in on the tail end of it. And the guy was going nuts on Raz. Like, yeah, Raz, like you sit there for 6 hours and you jerk off the Tommy NC 2010 and you badmouth Tommy and, and then, ooh, wow, you crush cans. And it's these two New Yorker guys just fucking destroying Rasmus Rant's life. And I'm listening to it like, damn. And then all of a sudden that New Yorker guy was like, oh, yeah, now we're going to bring in Carrie. Carrie, what do you got to say? And then, Carrie, you came in, said your 2 cents, and then Rasmus went nuts on you and the New Yorker guys. I don't remember what that guy's channel's name, but I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So, and then, Carrie, the only roast stream that I actually did live, you crucified Matt Man's life. So I'm watching it, and you're like, fuck Matt Man. Matt Man can go to hell. Fuck him. I mean, you were going, and you did a couple of roast streams on Matt Man. You destroyed Matt Man's life, as everyone should, because that guy's a fucking sicko beyond belief. So, there was a lot of battles back in the day, Carrie, but I'm glad that we squashed the beef, and I'm your friend, and you're my friend. So, I was just curious, though. Are you going to come back and do some lives every once in a while, Carrie? Are you done with lives? Are you going to make just some video content? Are you going to be back here and there, or are you coming back full-time? Let us know, Carrie. I'd love to have you back on my show at some point, Carrie. So, yeah. Pixel says, thank you, Fears. Hey, no worries, Pixel. Pixel, do me a solid and give me a vote for thefaceofhorror.org. I put the link in the chat. I'll post it again, though, before the end of the stream. Let's see. Carrie says, when I didn't have members and content, most days I was getting a check every 3 months or so, but it's been a while since I got any money. Okay. Pixel said, would you be happy if they just all the scenes from Beetlejuice 1? Well, there's the thing, Pixel. It's not about redoing it, just that waiting room scene is some of the most iconic scenes, you know what I'm saying? So I would love for them to make a new scene in Beetlejuice 2, but in the same room, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Tim Burton will. It would just suck because some of my favorite scenes from Beetlejuice 1 was in that shitty waiting room. Like, think of dying and then waiting for an eternity in that fucking waiting room, playing that, it's that elevator music, and you're just sitting there, and then Beetlejuice looks at the little fucking, he like looks at the fucking flyer, and it's like a million 500, 690 or whatever the hell it is, and he like looks up at the fucking counter and it goes ding, and it's only 3, and he's all like, and then he fucking does one of those and like looks over at the voodoo guy. He's all like, and then he's all like, excuse me. He's like, did you do that? Very nice work. He goes, let me ask you something. He goes, how do you get him down so, hey, there goes Elvis. Yo, King. Grabs the fucking guy. Grabs the fucking guy's grabs his little fucking ticket. And he's like, well, it looks like I'm next. And he's like, good thing, too. I got a photo shoot, in about an hour and a half. Yeah, they've been after me for months. Some kind of, like, underwear deal or whatever. And I'm there. I'm watching this scene, and I'm fucking losing my mind. It's the best. I don't care what you guys say. It's the best fucking scene out of the whole movie. I fucking love that scene, man. It's fucking hilarious. So I care, Pixel, but I don't care. I care a little bit. I just hope that they would bring back the waiting room scene and do something new in the waiting room scene. So I don't want them to redo it. I just want them to do a new scene in the waiting room, if you get what I'm saying. Vision says, I love Lamp. That's a good quote, Visions. That is out of Anchorman 1. Do you really love the lamp? I love Lamp. I love Lamp! So there it is. Let's see. Pixel says, I'm almost halfway to a payout, but I expect it to slow down after that. Yeah, like the first paycheck I got, Pixel, I actually got it pretty quickly. And then I haven't got one since. So I've only gotten one. The first paycheck, it was either 150 or 160. So it wasn't much, but I paid, like, the first paycheck, I paid my gas bill with it. I paid my water bill with it. I saved some and bought lunch at Disney with some of it. And then I paid for the water bill with some of it. So I paid a couple bills with the very first one. So I was like 150, 160. That's not bad. But I haven't got paid again yet. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get another one by the end of the year. But again, I don't do it. It's nice that I get monetized, and it's nice that I get paid whenever I get paid. But you guys know I love film. Even if monetization wasn't a thing, I would still do YouTube, even if you didn't get paid jack shit, So yeah. Excuse me for a second. So yeah, I would do it for free. Anyway. Let's see here. Carrie says, Fears, I'm probably done with live videos. I understand, Carrie. Sometimes it is too much. Sometimes I take breaks. I understand. I'm probably done with live videos. I might do shorts and videos from time to time. That's cool, Carrie. Well, even though you've been gone, I will stay, and I have stayed subscribed to you. So I'll catch your short videos and your normal videos whenever you do an upload. Most days I'm suffering with my physical health and pain and also mental health issues. Well, Carrie, that's what's most important. I want you to get better. YouTube will always be here, Carrie, but human beings are not here forever, So keep working on your physical health. Keep working on your mental health. That's what's most important. And tell your mom I said hi. Tell Diana I said hi. And I hope you feel better, Carrie, and I hope you feel better soon. I really do. So, Carrie, I will keep you in my prayers also. Let's see. Pixel says, some clip channel used Carrie's karate 2 of Mad World and set it to the footage of... I haven't heard anything about that, Pixel. I don't know what you're on about. And let's see. Carrie says, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, excuse me. And most of the time, I don't have a passion to get back to streaming. I understand, Carrie. It does get overwhelming sometimes. I still like streaming, but every couple of days, every couple of weeks or months, I'm like, man, I've been streaming a lot. I think I'm going to take like 3 or 4 days off, and then that kind of regenerates me. I'll take like 4 or 5 days off, just focus on some videos, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Back to streaming. So, yeah. I completely understand, Carrie. Well, I hope you do feel better. I really do, Carrie. Well, Carrie, if you don't want to stream anymore, you're more than welcome to come into the show and just be a guest one day on my show, or it's great to have you back in the chat. So, hell yeah. Carrie says, yeah, I remember the roast streams. Some are still my top videos. Well, you didn't do many on me. I think you did like 1 or 2 on me, but at one point you roasted like Randall. I guess you and Randall had like a little tiff. So you did 3 or 4 on him. I think the most roast streams you did, and I understand why, was on Matt Man. You had like, I don't know how many roast streams, Carrie, but I know you did at least 4 or 5, at least, because you were like, fuck Matt Man, fuck him, I'm destroying his life, I'm doing another roast stream, fuck this guy, I'm taking him down, that motherfucker, and I was like, oh damn, I'm like, Carrie means fucking business. And I was like, all right, I'm like, well, time to sit back, grab some popcorn, get a little bit of fierce coffee in me, and watch this Carrie roast stream. And you fucking decimated his fucking life. And then one time you roasted Dragon, you roasted Tommy a couple of times. I just wish I could remember that channel where Carrie, do you remember that channel? It was you, Raz, the 2 New Yorkers, and the 2 New Yorkers fucking decimated Rasmus Rant's life. And they're like, yeah, like you sit there for 6 hours and you jerk off the Tommy NC 2010. And I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? I'm like, what the hell's going on? I just don't remember that fucking channel name. I was laughing away, and then they brought Carrie in, and then Raz was fucking decimating Carrie's life, and then Raz was getting pissed off at the New Yorker guys, and then Carrie, you took over and started yelling at Raz or some shit because you had enough of Raz, of him yelling or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was funny. Yeah, so you had a lot. You had a lot of roast streams, Carrie. It was quite a lot. Let's see here. Carrie says, and I think me eating the hat is the most watch. Everyone remembers that. Well, you didn't eat the hat, Carrie. Remember me and Pixel were daring you to put stuff on top of your head and your hat? Like, me and Pixel, I almost died that day. Remember, Pixel, you were in a live with me. This is how I remember it. Because I was still living with my mom and my dad. And I had all my Ghostbuster shit behind me because I had that desk with all the Ghostbuster shit. And I was sitting in front of it. You and me were reviewing Halloween 2018 when it first came out. Carrie pops in, and you're putting gummy bears on your forehead. And then the classic, the legendary thing, Carrie. You put that pizza on top of your head. Ah, it's hot, Pixel. It's hot. I fucking lost my mind. I was on the floor dying. I heard Pixel giggling, and you're like, it's hot, Pixel. The pizza's hot. And then, of course, Pixel, remember this? Pizza Rose. Pizza Rose. That had me going, always, Carrie. The way you said pizza roll. So the pizza rolls was legendary. The pizza on your forehead, the gummy bears, you putting the hat on and balancing a shoe on your hat and all that. Then you doing forward rolls and bouncing off your fucking bed and crashing into the fucking closet and breaking the closet door or whatever the hell it was. And then your stupid idiot ex-boyfriend Alex saying, you're still letting it go, Carrie. You're still letting it go. Hey, Alex, fuck you. It's Carrie's stream. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Fuck you, Alex, you motherfucker. Carrie, you should have never dated that Alex guy. That Alex guy was a prick. He was a fucking idiot. If Fears was there, I would have bashed him right in his fucking head. That's what I would have done. Then he was getting mad at the chat for no reason because I watched that stream and the chat wasn't saying really that much to get mad at. Not that I saw and what I can remember. And then he's like, you and YouTube and these stupid YouTube motherfuckers. And he kept doing this, like, with his hand. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, he kept doing that, which I thought was funny. And so, yeah, I got a giggle out of it. I thought it was really funny. And he's like, stop drinking, Carrie, and take me home. Stop drinking, Carrie. You're still letting it go. You're still letting it go. I'm like, yeah, of course she's letting it go because it's hilarious, you know. It was funny. I'll be right back because I have to use the restroom. Restroom break number 2. So, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, my bad. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. Hey, Carrie, you're still letting it go. You're still letting it go. I'm just playing around. Hey, Alex, you can go fuck yourself. I got your back, Carrie. But you know, Alex was a piece of shit, you know. Thank God you're not dating that fucking idiot anymore. Whew. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. But good to see you again, Carrie. But I hope you feel better, Carrie. I really hope you feel better. Let's see here. Pixel says, oh, we do remember. Yeah, Pixel, I almost died that day. You were giggling in the background. I was giggling the moment Carrie put that pizza on top of her head and said, top Pixel. I was red tomato face fears. I literally fell out of my chair. I'm on the floor, Pixel. My stomach started hurting because I was laughing so much. I wasn't laughing at you, Carrie. I was laughing with everybody. I almost died of laughter that day, Pixel. I shit you not. Oh, my Lord. Yo, Walter, what's up? Walter, I've got some news. I bought a better frame for the painting. So I took it off the wall. It was up. But today, when I was out and about doing errands, I found a better frame for it. I needed another frame anyway, Walter, because remember the fan that painted the painting of Fierce Man? Well, that's already been up. And my friend made me the AI. It's not really the AI. It's more of a picture. It's not a painting. The female fan, her name's Candace. She actually painted, like on canvas, a picture of the Fierce Man and sent it to me. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. But my friend wrote me, I don't know, you guys have seen the AI photo of Fierce Man. I showed it to you guys about 100 times. He wrote me and was like, hey, Fierce, if I made you an AI thing and like put a lot of detail into it, would you put it on your wall? And I was like, hell yeah. And he goes, Fierce, we've known each other since the 3rd grade. He goes, I'm going to make the most epic Fierce Man AI photo ever. And I was like, go for it, man. Do it. I said, I'll put it in a frame. And so he sent it to me, and I've just been lazy and I haven't put it up on the wall. I finally went today, took the photo. I had him blow it up to like a big poster thing. And I said, you know what? I said, this frame at the store would look better around Walter's painting of Vigo the Carpathian. So I basically took that off the wall, Walter. I'm going to put Fears Man in the old frame and put Fears Man over there. And then tomorrow I'm going to go out and buy a new frame and put your painting back on the wall. So, because I was like, well, that was a gift from Walter. I'm like, it definitely needs a better frame. So, and I found a black frame because I have a lot of black frames in my house to match it. So I was like, I'm going to switch this one out for this. And I said, I'll put the old one, I'll put Fears Man in, bam, put it on that wall. It'll be worth the wait, my friend. But good to see you, Walter. Let's see. Carrie says, also, I want to spend as much time with my mom. Well, that's understandable, Carrie. You know, your mom's getting older. Like, I'll be honest, if I could spend another 5 minutes with my grandma, another 5 minutes with my dad, I would. Family is very important, Carrie, so I completely understand where you're going with that. I understand. I understand completely. Carrie says, I also want to spend as much time with my mom, as you should, and I can... I'm sorry, as I can, you never know. Absolutely, Carrie. First it was my dad, then my grandma passed away at the beginning of this year, so I was just in town, Carrie, I don't know if anyone told you, in July. So thank God nobody died whenever I came home to visit my mom and my brother on that trip. So this year I've been home twice. Once was for a bad experience at the beginning of this year when my grandma, Fears, passed away in January. And I stayed there for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I came back and got back to work. And then I was like, Mom, I hope that's the last funeral for a while. And my mom was like, well, yeah, me too. And I was like, I hope. And then I remember calling my mom and was like, hey, Mom, I haven't been home for anything good in like a while. I said, I'm just going to like take a couple weeks off. And so I spent 2 weeks with my mom and my brother. I went to go visit my dad. I went to go visit my grandma. So... it was a nice 2-week vacation off, Carrie. I very much needed. I went bowling with my buddies, and me and my friend Travis. I could not wait to show you guys the footage of me and my friend Travis. We went to all the Escape from New York movie locations. But I'm going to save that one because I want to edit it, and I want to put that one on Fears Man 26. Because that one's going to be a special video, and I think I'll get a lot more views, and I put more effort into Fears Man 26. So, whenever Fears Man 26 comes back, which will be in a couple of months, I'm going to wait and upload on that. But I will put some of the locations in the Missouri vlog, so just to tease you guys a little bit. But I understand, Carrie. Carrie said she's healthy, but with Dad gone, now it's good to spend time with her. I think that's important, Carrie. I think you're doing the right thing. I think that's great. I think that's great. Spending time with your mom, that's awesome. I think that's what you need to do right now, Carrie. So take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health, Carrie. Take care of your physical health. Like you said, spend as much time with your mom. Go visit your dad's grave. I think you're doing all the right. And then, make some content here and there. If you don't want to come back to lives, Carrie, you absolutely can do that, Carrie. So I think you're making all the right decisions. Absolutely. Let's see. Carrie says, one time I roasted everyone, and everyone got scared. I think it was the troll stream. Yeah, see, I couldn't remember all, Carrie. At one time, you were just pissed off at everyone. You're like, fuck Madman, fuck Fears, fuck Randy, fuck all you guys, fuck the whole community, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh man, she's not just pissed at me. She's just pissed at everybody, So... oh yeah, I think you had a round with everyone, Carrie. But the ones that I remember that you absolutely decimated someone. You decimated me. You decimated Mattman. You had to go at Tommy a couple of times. Actually, you decimated Tommy more than me. I think you did 4 or 5 on Tommy, and then you were on the show with the New Yorkers. Do you remember that show, Carrie? Let me know. I cannot remember that fucking guy's channel name. Because they decimated Rasmus Rant's life. I started laughing when they were like, you spend 6 hours and you watch his stream and you jerk off to Tommy NC 2010 for 6 hours, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, this is getting intense. So yeah. Yeah, for a minute, Carrie, you were pissed at everybody. I remember, but don't remember the name of that channel, but they love it. Oh, they loved you, Carrie. Especially when you went nuts on Raz, because Raz was going nuts on them. They were going nuts on Raz. Raz was getting pissed off that those two New Yorker guys were going nuts on him, because I guess by that point, Raz had enough. Then they're like, hey, let's bring Carrie in. And then you come in, and then Raz starts going nuts back on them. Then he starts having a go at you, Carrie. And then Carrie's like, well, I'm not going to let Raz get away with that. And then you went nuts on Raz, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't even know their channel. I can't even remember. Someone linked it to me and said, oh, hey, Fierce, check this out. Carrie's on this channel going nuts. Raz is on this channel going fucking nuts. And I was like, all right, well, just fucking send me the link. I don't even remember who sent me the link. I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, shit, what the hell's going on? So I remember watching it, Carrie. Oh, yeah, I remember. So, yeah. We're just friends, Walter. We're just friends. Carrie said, Alex is dead now. I remember someone tell me that, Carrie. I don't remember who told me that, but someone did. Yeah. Been dead a few years. A van hit him on the highway. Well, that sucks. But, Carrie, it sucks that he passed away, but the way he treated... Because I don't want anyone to die, you know. Because Fears doesn't do that anymore. I may hate someone, not mentioning any names, but we all know the names of the people in the past that I wish death upon. But it doesn't look good when I wish death upon people. So even though I don't like people, I don't wish death upon them anymore. So even though I didn't like Alex, I didn't want him to die, obviously. But the way he treated you was unacceptable, because you don't treat women like that. I don't care what woman it is. You don't treat... I was always raised, you don't treat a woman with disrespect. So... And the shit that he was doing to you, Carrie, was not fucking cool. So, but it's a shame that he passed away. But there it is. We did hang out a few times, Carrie. We did. I think one of the coolest hangouts, Carrie, was definitely... It sucks that we didn't win, but we went to the hockey game. We were close, though. It was St. Louis Blues versus... Oh, God. I don't remember who we were playing. But I remember the score, Carrie. I'm pretty sure it was 3-1 or 3-2. Because I remember St. Louis Blues lost, but I just don't remember who we played. But we were like that fucking close to winning. We were that fucking close. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Yeah, what's up, Joey? Good to see you. Let's see. Carrie said, yeah, I did balance things on my head, like pills, shoes, food, anything. It was funny. It was. I'm not making fun of you, Carrie. It was a fucking hysterical. The best one ever, though, was when me and Pixel convinced you. It's hot, Pixel. The cheese is melting down my face. And I lost my fucking mind. Carrie, I don't think anyone saw it because, you know, we were, I think I just had my profile picture up when me and Pixel and you were on camera. I put the camera on you, Carrie, and me and Pixel were just voices in the background. But the minute you said that line, picture Fears in my chair, sitting at my desk, you know, with all my Ghostbusters above me. Soon as top Pixel, I went, holy fucking shit! I fell down. I fell out of the fucking chair. I'm on my floor in my bedroom in the mansion, fucking laughing my ass off. I'm red tomato face Fears. I almost died because I was laughing that hard. It was hysterical, Carrie. Pixel, you were still going nuts. Hey, Carrie, take this shoe, like dip the shoe in the cheese and then put gummy bears and stretch them across your face. And I'm like, what the fuck is Pixel saying? And I am fucking losing my mind. I'm on the ground dying. It was great. It was hysterical, Carrie. Good job. It was funny. You are the balance master, Carrie. You could balance anything, you know? I'll be honest, Pixel. I don't think anything can top the pizza balance. The only thing that would be even probably more funny, Carrie, is if I gave you one of my Ghostbuster figures or my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and you balanced that on your fucking head. That would probably top the pizza. That would probably make me laugh. Like, you're sitting and then all of a sudden you just see like little Stay Puft like just balancing on your head. That I would probably lose my mind over that. But the pizza balance, it's up there. I mean, it's I don't know if I don't know. I don't even know. It would come close, probably. I don't know if it would top the pizza because cheese was literally melting down your face, Carrie. But probably the Stay Puft balance, if you ever did it, would almost top it. I don't know if it would top it, but it would probably, it'd be up there, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Carrie says, Joey, football starts this week. I'm looking forward to the Chiefs game. Okay. Vision says, we all miss Carrie very much. Yeah, dude. Let's see. Carrie, do you remember the hockey game? Do you remember who the St. Louis Blues played? I remember we lost. St. Louis lost in the vlog, and it was either 3-1 or 3-2. So we didn't lose by much. That vlog is so long ago, and I don't remember who St. Louis played, but we went to the hockey game. That was probably one of my favorite hangouts with you. That or whenever we went to the Budweiser factory. That was pretty cool, too. So, yeah. Maybe I can do shorts, bouncing things on my head for the OG fans. Oh, I would, Carrie. Yeah, you don't need a whole video. Just like 15 to 20 seconds of a short video like, hey, guys, I'm Carrie. Check this out. And then, you're balancing... you're balancing the fruit on your head or whatever. Just for you, Carrie, I'm trying to balance this. So, and there's blueberries and strawberries in here. Because if this falls off my head, it's going to hit the table or it's going to hit me and it's going to hurt. So big shout out to Carrie. I'm balancing my healthy snack on my head. So there we are. So there it is. Just for you, Carrie. I thought, you know what? I'll bring back an old classic. The Ghostbuster symbol. Let's see if I can do it, Carrie. There you are. There it is. Ah! I had it. It fell off. Hang on. Let's see how many DVDs I can do. 1 DVD? This is going to be hard. 2 DVDs? Oh, hang on. 2 DVDs. 3 DVDs? Or Blu-rays, not DVDs, I should say. 4 DVDs? Oh, man. Oh, shit. Hang on. 5 DVD or Blu-rays? No! Oh, I'm going to do it. Hang on, Carrie. I got it. That was a good catch. All right. 5 Blu-rays. 5. Oh, I'm going to get it. Hang on. 5 Blu-rays. Hang on, I got it. 5 Blu-rays. Let's see if I can do one more. 6 Blu-rays. No, I think 5 is 5. So far, 5 is the that's the challenge to beat. So yeah, there you go, Carrie. Just for you, since you're a guest. There it is. So, I did a bowl of fruit. I did 5 Blu-rays. I did the Ghostbuster symbol. There you are. They are. Oh, I already did some fruit, Carrie. I was eating a healthy snack. Well, there was more in it when I balanced it. I've been eating since I... But yeah, I balanced... This was the first thing I balanced on my head. I'll do it again. I did that first. Then I did the Ghostbuster symbol. It's really a coffee coaster because I have one right here. Look. Oh, hang on, wait. There, see right there, Carrie? I picked up these coffee coasters at a convention, and I bought one. I bought this one, and then the guy was like, "Hey, Fears, nobody's been buying these coffee coasters. Do you want the rest?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he gave me this one, and then he gave me this one, and he gave me that one. So they all fit right in here. So yeah. Anyway. Bring back the gym streams. I know I need to. I need to, Joey. I'm telling you, it's not that I don't want to, Joey. The gym that's in my apartment complex, about 1 out of 5, like one time out of 5, the internet will be rocking. The 4 other times, Joey, the internet is shit. I've tried to go live on my phone while I'm working out. You know? So what I do is, if the internet's crap, I'll just save a bunch of videos. Like, I'll save like an unsolved mystery episode like to my phone, which is around 48 minutes, and I'll just watch that show while I'm running or walking on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working out 3 times a week. But whenever the internet's good, buddy, I'll try and bring back a gym stream. So, yeah. I still have pictures and videos in my phone of our hangout. Of our hangouts, Terry? Damn. You need to clean those out. That was like, what, 6 or 7 years ago? Every 6 to 7 months, Carrie, I do a download of all the videos and photos that I take on my phone, and I upload them on my Facebook. So yeah, Visions applauds. Well, thanks, buddy. Like I said, every 6 to 7 months, I take a lot of photos and videos. I'm like, oh shit, I've took over 1,000 photos and a bunch of videos. I better I call it a core dump. I do a core dump, and then I upload all those pictures and videos to my Facebook, and I'll put some of those videos in the blogs and all that, so yeah. Never forget Carrie seeing a ghost at the Limp Mansion. That was hilarious, because no matter how many times I told Carrie, it was the sun coming through the window, and I said, just as you walked into the ladies' bathroom, Carrie, the light was shining in through the. Remember the bath in the bathroom, Carrie, because it also had windows in the men's bathroom. It had like 4 little windows, in the men's bathroom, and 4 little windows in the women's bathroom, Carrie. And no matter how many times I said, I'm like, Carrie, you didn't see a fucking ghost. I did, Fear. I swear to God, I saw light coming through the window, and I saw a ghost. I'm like, Carrie, you saw a shadow. The light was reflecting off the window, and that's what you fucking saw. No, Fear, I swear to God, I saw a ghost. I'm like, all right, Carrie, whatever. So, there it is. Carrie, I got a giggle out of it. So, yeah. Carrie says, I'm going back to the Limp Mansion next month. Oh, there you go, Carrie. And going to St. Louis for a few days. Oh, that's what's up. Cool. Well, Carrie, you should bust out your video camera and film while you're at the Limp Mansion. Let's see. Joey says, I take a core dump when I get up in the morning. Joey, did I really need to know that information? No. I did not need to hear that information. But thanks for sharing. Fear saw something else in the men's bathroom. Oh, I did. I went all the way to the 3rd floor, and that fucking fat guy. I don't understand. Anytime I go to the restroom, even if I'm here alone in my apartment, anytime, Joey, I go into the bathroom, I always lock the door. This fucking guy was massively fat, had suspenders on. I knocked on the door because I thought somebody was in there. And I didn't hear anything, so I opened up the door. There he is. He's sitting on the toilet, taking a whiz or doing God knows whatever he was doing. And I'm like, whoa, sorry, my bad. And I closed the door because I didn't want to see that. But Fears saw it, unfortunately. So there it is. Let's see. Carrie says, well, something was in the bathroom with me. I heard footsteps, and the stall door was swinging, too, and no one else was there. I don't believe it, Carrie. I don't believe it. Carrie, because we already knew that that building was so-called haunted. I think it was just something in your head, Carrie. I don't think you saw anything, but that's just my own personal view, Carrie. You can believe whatever you want. All right, that took a long time to catch up with the chat, so I'm sorry if I was behind. But yeah. All right. So let's see. We did the top 10, and then I'm going to save all the Halloween Horror Night information tomorrow. I'm going to end with reviewing Singing in the Rain and Psycho 3. So tonight, I'm going to watch Psycho 4. And I'm also going to watch, let's go over to the wall and pick something. So I'm going to watch Psycho 4 and, let's see here. So Psycho 4 and, oh, let's see, what am I in the mood for? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, by the way, Visions. I know you had watched it. I think Pixels watched it. I know for a fact Jason's watched it. Joey, have you ever seen Starship Troopers? Visions thought it would be too bloody for me. Visions, I'll be honest. It wasn't that, I mean, it was bloody, but it was like insect blood, and it didn't look real, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff I can handle. Whenever it looks super real, like Hostel, that's when, like, my stomach get queasy. I actually really enjoyed Starship Troopers 1. I can't wait to see Starship Troopers 2 and 3. I need to get them. Joey, have you ever seen Starship Troopers, the very first one? If you haven't, oh my god, it was such a good fucking movie. Because I know you've seen it, Visions, and I think Pixel's seen it. Pixel, if you're still here, have you seen that? Let me know in the chat. Let's pick something to watch tonight, my friends. So I'm going to watch Psycho 4. I always try to watch two movies. Let's see. What else am I in the mood for? You know what? I'm going to pick something other besides a horror movie because I'm going to watch Psycho 4 and complete this. So let's pick something else. Let's do a comedy. You know what, Pixel? I'm sorry, not Pixel. You know what, Visions? You asked me a couple days ago if I've watched Pineapple Express. Let's do Pineapple Express. So Pineapple Express and Psycho 4. That's what we're going to watch tonight. So Pineapple Express and Psycho 4. There we are. I think that's two good picks. So yeah. Alright, here we go. 10 out of 10. A great musical. Not my favorite musical. My favorite musical of all time is, of course, The Wizard of Oz. But this is probably my second favorite musical. My two favorite scenes are Gene Kelly is a good singer and dancer, but I'll be honest, I like Donald O'Connor better, where he does that big musical display, make 'em laugh, you know, don't you know everyone wants to laugh. That's probably my favorite scene out of the whole movie, is the make 'em laugh scene. Then the second scene, of course, is the Singing in the Rain classic scene. But Donald O'Connor goes fucking nuts. He probably had more energy than Fears, and Fears has got a lot of energy. But Donald O'Connor is this guy right here. This guy right here, off to the left. That guy right there. I don't know. He was like in the make 'em laugh scene. He runs up and he literally runs up the fucking wall. So he runs, puts his foot on the wall, runs up the wall, does a backflip, and I thought that scene was great. He's like, Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My father said, be an actor, my son, but be a comical one. And he just goes on and on and on. And then he's like, make 'em roar, make 'em scream. Don't you know everyone has a dream? And then he goes on and on and on. And that was probably terrible singing, but Fears gave it, the old college try. I'm not good at singing, but Donald O'Connor is a great dancer and a great singer. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. Watch it, enjoy it, embrace it. It's definitely a good gem to be in the collection. I'll be honest, Psycho 3 and Psycho 4 are probably not going to be good. Number 1 is fantastic. Number 2, it's okay. It's all right. It's an enjoyable watch. Psycho 3, there's a lot of parts in it that are really boring. It's not completely boring, but it's a little boring. Because the more sequels you do, sometimes the more sequels you do, it's a good thing. For Psycho, it was a bad thing. Because I've seen bits and pieces of... Before I watched Psycho 3, I had only seen bits and pieces. I watched the whole movie last night, and I was like, I'm unimpressed. I'd say the best scene is where Norman kills this guy named Duke, because Duke finds Norman's mother, and he says, Norman, unless you pay me a lot of money, I'm taking Mother to the sheriff. And Norman basically takes like like when people smoke, a little ashtray. He takes a glass ashtray and just fucking clobbers him right in the fucking head. Kills Duke. So that's probably the best scene. And then probably the last scene when everybody finally finds out that Norman is up to his old tricks, and then the sheriff's like, Norman, there's no way you're getting out of jail this time. And then you see Norman like, he's in the cop car, and then it zooms up on his face, and he's like looking down, and then he just kind of like looks up and like smiles and does like an evil smile, and that's the end of the film. That scene's all right. So I'm going to give Psycho 3. It was all right. It was okay. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's right in the middle. It's right there. So it's not good. It's not bad. It's just... it's just okay. So, I'm not really expecting anything spectacular for Psycho 4, but we'll see. Because I've never watched Psycho 4 all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of Psycho 4. I know he's like talking to some lady like on a radio station, and he's talking about people that he's killed like in his past. And then it's kind of a prequel because you see Norman like as a kid or some shit. So we'll find out what happens tonight. And then Visions, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen it all the way through. But I've heard good things about Pineapple Express. So hopefully it's extremely funny. And tomorrow I do an epic review. And it's good things. Good things are coming, my friends. So we'll see. And I promise I'll get around to Paranormal Activity. Maybe tomorrow night I'll watch Paranormal Activity. I've just watched a lot of horror movies. I was like, you know what? I haven't watched a comedy in... It's been a while. It's been a minute. So I was like, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do a comedy. So yeah. Anyway, I'm getting tired, so I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to make some dinner. I'm going to do some edits because I forgot to upload another Face of Horror video for my vlog channel last night. I was just... so tired, I was like, I'm not going to promote anything of that contest last night because I was tired. I was like, I'm just going to go right to bed. So I went to bed early. And then today I spent most of the day after I got home from work. I took a nap, woke up, went out, did some errands. And then I came back and I hung up all that stuff that was in my closet that's just been sitting there. So I hung up some autographs right here, Pixel, and then that's all you guys get. All the other stuff I hung up is over there. I hung up some stuff that I got at conventions, like in my bedroom. I hung up some more Ghostbuster shit in the bathroom because I'm turning my whole bathroom like into a Ghostbuster extravaganza, my friends. So yeah. Yo! What's up, Cave? Come at the last fucking moment to the stream? You goddamn motherfucker. You son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you come at the end of my fucking stream? And you don't watch anything else? What the hell? I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just playing around. I'm just joking around. Yo! Sharon's in the chat! Sharon is in the chat. What is up, Sharon? It's been a while. Is this the real Sharon? Sharon's in the chat! Sharon, it's been quite a while. Oh, my Lord. It is the real Sharon. Oh, my Lord. Good to see Sharon in the chat again. Oh, my gosh. It's been a minute. Great to see you, Sharon. Sharon, I hope you and your family is doing well. It's great to have you back in the chat. Where have you been? Sharon's in the chat. It was good to say. It was good to see because always remember back in the day, anytime Sharon came into the chat, I was like, Sharon's in the chat. In my best British voice, but you're Australian, so I would switch it up. Remember, Sharon, that sometimes I do the Australian, Sharon's in the chat, or the British version. So it's good to see you. Sharon says, it's really me, Fears, LOL. Well, that's good. I just had to check, Sharon, because yesterday there was a fake Visions. Visions, I swear to God, there was a fake Visions. I got rid of the fake Visions because there's only one Lord Visions. Then a couple weeks ago, there was a fake Randy. I'm sorry. A couple months ago, there was a fake Randy. And then a couple weeks ago, there was a fake Fears. And then there was a fake LC, I think, somewhere back there. So Fears only likes to talk to real people. We don't need to be talking to 900 fake John Fearses, 10,000 fake LCs, you know. So yeah, it has been ages, Sharon. It has, but good to see you again. Tell Caleb what's up, and I forgot Caleb's brother's name. Is it Zachary? Is it Zachary or Zach? But tell Sharon, I hope your whole family is doing fantastic. I think it's Zach. I think. Yeah, dude, Dr. Jenkins. Well, my buddy Eric called me the other day and was like, Fears, are you prepared for... I said, Eric, when we go to Halloween Horror Nights, there's one fucking mission. Actually, 2 missions. And he was like, what's that, Fears? I'm like, buying a lot of Ghostbuster merch for the apartment. And he was like, yeah, what's the second mission? I said, the second mission is to go through the Ghostbuster haunted house. I said, Eric, anything else we do, I don't give a shit. I said, those are the only 2 things I care about. And he's like, so Fears, as long as we get that done, can I pick all the other haunted houses and all the other rides that we go on? I said, yeah. I said, you can do whatever you want. I said, Eric, the minute we get to Halloween Horror Nights, we're going to go into the Ghostbuster merch, buy a bunch of merch. I said, well, actually, we'll probably do that on the way out, you know, because you don't want to hold that shit all night long. I said, when we get there, head right to the line to get into the Ghostbuster haunted house. We'll do the Ghostbuster haunted houses. I said, Eric, then we'll do whatever rides you want to do, whatever else haunted houses, whatever. I said, then on the way out, we buy a bunch of Ghostbuster merch, and then we go to dinner. Because my buddy Eric's coming to visit me for not a week. He's coming for 5 days. So almost a week. Not a whole week, but almost a week. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with my buddy Eric, because he's been my friend since the end of 8th grade. Eric is a good fucking dude. He's just shy, so I'll be on camera, as always, but because Eric was like, Fears, I don't care if you vlog. He goes, Fears, it has nothing to do with your vlog. He goes, Fears, ever since I was a little kid, he goes, you know me, Fears, we're best friends. He goes, I hate taking pictures. He goes, my family forces me to be in family photos. I said, I get it, Eric. I said, either you like being in front of the camera or you don't. And I don't force anyone. I said, if you don't want to be in the vlog, you don't have to be. He goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, I love your vlogs. It has nothing to do with you, Fears. He goes, we're friends. He goes, if I liked being on camera, he goes, Fears, I'd be in every one of your fucking vlogs. And I was like, right on, buddy. I'm like, I get it. And he was like, he goes, Fears, I've always been shy. He goes, my mom, whenever I go and visit my mom for Christmas and Thanksgiving, she begs me to be in all the family videos and begs me to be in all the family I said, Eric, I said, I get it. I said, you don't have to explain yourself. I said, if you don't want to be in the vlog, I said, I'll film a vlog and I'll just film around you, Eric. He goes, yeah. He goes, Fears, you can go nuts and film yourself. And he goes, you can film us going through Halloween Horror Nights and all that shit. He goes, just don't put me in it. And I said, I got you, buddy. Well, that's good, Sharon. Sharon says, we're all good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. Oh, so I was right. Okay, because I remember Caleb. Because Caleb still is subscribed to me. But I just couldn't remember. I said, I think Caleb's brother is Zachary. Because I remember you and Caleb telling me about Zachary. Well, I'm glad everyone is doing good. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. So, well, that'll about sum it up for today, my friends. Fears has to skedaddle. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get something to eat for dinner. Because all I've had all day is this coffee, a bottle of water, and this fruit. So I'm going to finish eating the fruit, take a shower, get some dinner. I'm going to edit another Face of Horror vlog just to get just to try and get some more votes and try to get some more stuff because we have all the way till September 12th. And then I'm going to work a little bit more on the vlog and then I'm going to call her a night. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Caleb Templeman. Follow Sharon. She's in the chat. Follow Randy, Lord Randy, at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow the City Camp Gamer and Werecamp on Twitch and on YouTube. And last, but certainly not least, I'm going to put the link to my Face of Horror profile one more time in the chat. Be sure to vote for Fears. And I'll put it once more. I'll put it in there twice. There you are. They're in the chat. So be sure to vote for Fears. Go to that link. Vote for Fears. And I would greatly appreciate that. Sharon says, I'll drop by again early next time. Awesome, Sharon. Sharon, you are welcome anytime you want. I know you're busy with your kiddos and your life and all that stuff. So, Sharon, whenever you can make it to the chat, that's when you can make it. I ask that of everybody. I understand everyone has got busy lives, so whenever you can make it to the chat, everyone is more than welcome. If you can't make it to a stream, I completely understand, because everyone has got busy lives. So, I get it. I completely understand. Alright, and last, but certainly not least, follow Fears at Fears Vlogs on YouTube. Follow me at faceofhorror.org 2024, John Fears. Follow me on TikTok, FearsMan26, and follow me on Instagram, FearsMan26. Alright, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I'm taking off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later. May the BUNG be with you all.